Hello, welcome to my another geopolitics and international relations vlog. In today's vlog, I would like to discuss about the recent visit of the Israel Defense Minister to Azerbaijan, because this area, the South Caucasus, is something like very much important in terms of the geopolitics. And when we talk about the regional and the major powers in the South Caucasus, so we see that Israel is going to penetrate and is going to be some sort of the proxy player into this South Caucasus. And we see recently, because after the statement that comes from the Israel foreign minister that Israel has foiled almost 50 attacks into the Israeli embassy into the Azerbaijan. And we see that next border, Iran, which is I think the arch rival of the Israel, and the things that is going to be unfold into the region, especially in terms of the Israel existence, is not acceptable for the Iran. And Iran have a major concern, and of course Iran has something like a major say in the region, because Iran is one of the major regional player in South Caucasus. We saw that in 44 days war between the Azerbaijan and Armenia, Iran have also its own stance, its own objective, and its own position. But recently we see that it's going to be something like very much conflicting situation between the Iran and Azerbaijan, because we saw there are some attacks into Tehran, into the Azerbaijan embassy. Then we saw the similar kind of things into the Azerbaijan. And one thing that is very interesting here, I would like to share and mention that Iran is a country that that is have almost huge diasporas, Azerbaijani diasporas into Iran. And similarly, when we saw about the demographics and especially the sect, we saw that Azerbaijan is the largest, you may say, that the population of the Shiite population country, but it is ruled by Sunni school of thought that is going to be governed the country. So this kind of things that Azerbaijan have concerned, and they also mentioned times and again about some sort of the Shiite uprising in the country, and we have seen previously that both Azerbaijan and Iran have been sort of in conflict. Simultaneously, they are trying to downplay at diplomatic level, but still I think that the presence of the Israel is something that could not be ruled out for some sort of the major conflict in the near future. Besides this, we also saw another major news that Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is in France, and it's a coincidence that he is in France, and simultaneously we saw that the European Parliament has approved and passed some resolution in which they condemned the violations, human rights violation, the suspension of the internet, and a very uncertain situation in the Manipur, because we saw that Manipur has been into the headlines around the world. And so this thing that of course is a major setback to the Modi visit to Europe, because at one side they are going to be given some sort of the very high profile awards, but on the other side the European Union is going to be some sort of the screw like the Indians that on human rights and the other kind of the situation. The overall, I think that the minorities situation and the BJP attitudes towards the minorities has been questionable around the world. Not only the minorities, but the press freedom is one of the major, I think, issue in which Modi has been sort of the double standards in the front of the world, and in front of those democracies in which India claimed to be one of the major democracies in the world. But on the other side, when we say there are a lot of gray areas, and so this resolution actually is, I think, is quite offended. So thank you very much for watching this geopolitics and international relations vlog. And you can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Thread app. You can also visit my website www.malikayubsambal.com, and I will come up with some other geopolitical and some other kind of the international relations, interesting stuff very soon. Thank you very much.